You're listening to Radio Chatskill. I'm Tim Bruno. The Liberty Fish Market is an authentic fish market located right here down the road in Liberty, New York. Aaron Shearer spoke to owner Anthony Lockwood about heading down to the city to source his seafood directly from the Fulton Fish Market. And she also spoke to a local restaurant owner about the convenience of having a local fish market in the neighborhood.
The first specialty fish market of its kind in nearly a quarter of a century, Liberty Fish Market focuses on selling a unique selection of fish that's sourced fresh off the boat. It has been embraced by retail customers and local restaurants alike, and it's the subject of today's Eating Upstate. Anthony Lockwood grew up on Long Island. He had his first job as a cook at a seafood restaurant and has worked in the culinary world ever since. His career as a cook has taken him to Fire Island, California, Hawaii, and St. John's in the Caribbean. It has always been his dream to open a fish market, but property values on Long Island kept that dream out of reach. In 2022, at the suggestion of his uncle, he relocated to Sullivan County.
My uncle is from Massapequa, and they've been hunting. My uncle and my dad has been hunting up here with the whole family for just about 40 years. When they were 16, they've been coming up here, pitching tents until they built out this whole bus thing. And the property's been held in the family for generations. So, yeah, I never actually personally came up here and hunted with them. I was always doing my own thing in Long Island and cooking and traveling. But they would always tell me that it was up and coming and it was busy, and it reminded them of Long Island back in the day, and there's a lot of possibilities, and you could do what you want. And I was like, all right, well, let me come and check it out. So about 2.5 years ago, I came up and checked out the property, and came up with my uncle and my dad, and I seen a nice opportunity, and then I realized there wasn't a fish market in Sullivan County at all. And the last one was like 25 years ago. So it started to make sense, and I was like, oh, there's got to be a chance.
After he got settled in Sullivan County, he took a job in the seafood department at ShopRite in Liberty as he prepared to open Liberty Fish Market, which officially opened on August 10th, 2023. It was an immediate success, and initially, Anthony found himself commuting frequently to the Hunts Point neighborhood of the Bronx. As he got a better understanding of his customers' needs, he was able to streamline his operation.
Whatever I was buying was selling out right away, and then I didn't know exactly how much to get in the beginning, so I didn't want to overbuy. And yeah, it became very frequent. As the word got out, it was like every other day. We got to go back, and now we've kind of got it mastered down to like 2 times a week. We're going in the beginning of the week, about a Monday or Tuesday, and then another time about Thursday, Friday. Everything's coming from the Fulton Fish Market, and a lot of fishermen are, every fisherman is really dealing with them. You're getting it right from the boat. If we sell out, I'm not just going to close. We got to go back down and get more. But right now, yeah, it's definitely pretty consistent. We have it down.
Anthony states that half of his business is retail, while the other half is wholesale customers from local restaurants. Among the local restaurants that source from Liberty Fish Market include Eating Upstate alumni, the Stumble Out Bar and the North Branch Inn, as well as the Black Walnut in Callicoon. Lily Price, co-owner of the Stumble Out Bar in Livingston Manor, first met Anthony as a customer at her other restaurant, The Walk-In. She says that the presence of Liberty Fish Market has made obtaining seafood easier and more affordable.
We incorporate Anthony's product as core menu items out of the bar. So his service is incredibly important to the bar. We were feeling limited as a restaurant by the seafood that was available to us. Through our distributors, we used to pay twice the price for half the quality as what we get from Liberty Fish Market now. So hearing that somebody that we knew as a customer was planning to open a fish market locally was like huge news to us, because we were really in a bind about sourcing and keeping quality right, because my wife, Erin, as executive chef at Stumble Out, has an insane par for quality. So when we found that out, we were over the moon that Anthony was going to open.
In addition to seafood, Liberty Fish Market also sells produce from local farms like Somewhere in Time Farm in Parksville and Sprouting Dreams Farm in Liberty. Anthony also collaborates with these farms to create shrimp platters as well as salmon cakes.
We source with local farmers every week. Justin sends out a list on Sunday, and by Monday night, I make my order. And every Thursday, he delivers produce. At my market, we have like a little farmer's stand, and like right now, we're selling Justin red onions and garlic and potatoes. And then in the fridge, I also have like kale and spinach, whatever is really seasonal, and whatever's going around. A lot of people like Brussels sprouts here, spinach, of course. And then on the other side, in our other deli case, we make cakes here, salmon cakes, fish cakes, and crab cakes. Crab cakes are made out of fresh Maryland lump crab meat. And then the salmon is from the Faroe Island salmon. We get whole fish carcasses, scrape them, and then steam them and make homemade cakes out of that. So we have no waste because all the salmon we get is whole here. And then same thing with the fish cakes. It's everything that we're selling. If there's tail pieces or collars or something, that is maybe on the counter for 3 days that isn't selling, we'll utilize it and make cakes out of it. But every cake has, obviously some breadcrumb and lemon, but it also has everything from Somewhere in Time as far as parsley, and we make like a sofrito type of thing with peppers and garlic and onion from Somewhere in Time Farm. Usually there's parsley and rosemary and basil in every cake, and potatoes. In the fish cake, we use Justin's potatoes. And then, every holiday or every shrimp platter that we get an order for is always with the kale from Justin. Unfortunately, right now, that's not on Justin's menu is celery. So I'll go to Eugene at Sprouting Dreams Farm, and we juice a lot of wheatgrass here. So we're always drinking Eugene's wheatgrass, and the celery that's in every cake as well is from Eugene. And that's pretty much all we do get from Eugene. Sometimes cherry tomatoes, but wheatgrass and celery is from Eugene, and that's in every cake as well. Sorry, the shrimp salad. We do like a mixed seafood salad and a shrimp salad and a tuna salad.
This holiday season, Liberty Fish Market will continue to sell shrimp platters, as well as other items like caviar and oysters. On some occasions, the holiday season has the Liberty Fish Market fielding some atypical requests.
Last year, there was so many shrimp platters going out, so I want to make sure I have the Florida shrimp cocktail platters. We also made an Italian mixed seafood salad that was a lot of fun and sold a lot of with a squingio and squid, shrimp and octopus and stuff like that. A lot of caviar. I definitely want to make sure the fancy oysters, the caviar, sea urchin roe, the uni. Everyone loves that. Of course, the king crab and snow crab claws, stone crabs. A lot of the holidays, especially a lot of large lobster. Last year, somebody ordered a live king crab from Norway. Yeah, I had to go all the way down a wholesale fish market, Aqua's Best in Manhattan, and they have live tanks and live crabs. So I got to go down there, and we picked the live crab up and drove it all the way back up here and dropped it in my tank, and it made it for a couple days.
In the future, Anthony hopes to take on more restaurant clients and work toward making his store more kosher in order to better cater to Sullivan County's Jewish community.
I mean, the schedule is it's very rough. Where every day the food is perishable. We don't like. I don't like to close. Whenever I say we, it's mostly just me and my one helper. It's just me. I am the sole proprietor. But yeah, every day it's just it's really the definition of working from the bottom and starting from, just the name. It was just, DBA. Now it's a nice corporation, and it's crazy how much I've come. We built the whole entire business.
Liberty Fish Market is located at 187 Mill Street, Suite 8 in Liberty. I'm Erin Shear. Eating Upstate is a production of WJFF Radio Catskill.
Now I'm hungry. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk to somebody else who beat some odds and did some stuff on their own. Yankees superstar, no, not Juan Soto. It's somebody else. We'll tell you more after a break. This is Radio Chatskill.